Hey there, party people. This is Dandoff coming at you for another episode of Minecraft Let's Play. And we're starting over here by the slime farm today. So I've been doing some digging because I think it's time to finally decorate this thing. I know you guys weren't quite with me when I built this thing, but this will give you a good chance to take a nice good look at it. So the difference here is I've dug out one full layer all the way around this thing all the way down. So that I can start placing blocks on the inside of this. The idea is it's a slime farm, gonna make the walls green. So I've been collecting up a bunch of lime green and green concrete, and we can make some glass to go in here too. But ultimately what we wanna do is we wanna fill up all of these walls. It's gonna take a lot of materials. I don't think I have quite enough, but I'll do some grinding and getting all those materials if I need to. We can see here the slime farm. It's very, very simple. You can see the slimes down there. They're kind of getting stuck because of the walls I've dug out for now, but that's fine. This thing doesn't have to be super efficient while we're building it out right now. But yeah, I think that's kind of the plan here. Let me go ahead and see it's got some good stuff here, but I wanted to clean out all the junk that fell into it while I was digging this out. So yeah, we will go ahead and build that... decorate this whole thing with, the green concrete and the slime and all of that, and it's going to look really nice. So up here, you can see I had the beacon set up, which just helps get this whole thing done faster. And these are all the materials that I picked up while digging this thing out. It took about an hour or so. So yeah, the next step is I'm going to get some green materials. We'll start playing around with a few designs, and then I'll get this thing in here. So I'll meet you back in a few seconds, and we can get some design ideas going. All right, we are back, and I have a bunch of blocks here that we can take a look at to try and figure out a good design for this thing. So what I'm trying to decide is, should it be a bunch of random blocks? Should it have a pattern? Should it be striped? So I'm just going to throw a bunch of different blocks on the ground here. So let's start with the green glass, the lime. Oh, that's more green glass. And I'm sorry if you can hear that bug. It's kind of right outside and I can't figure out where it is. And I'm trying to get it to shut up, but I can't figure it out. So we'll do the same thing here. We've got the green wool and the lime green wool. We've got the green concrete powder and the lime green concrete powder. And then we can do that again, which will be the regular concrete, not the powder. And then of course we have slime blocks. So let me go ahead and do these real quick. There's water right here. And that bug is gonna drive me crazy. I really hope it, oh, that's not even, I did it again, it's wool. They look so similar. Okay. And let's get a lime green. Perfect. Lime concrete and green concrete. Okay, so now that we're gonna put this down, we can really get a look and see what all of our options are. I definitely like the smooth texture of the regular concrete. So I think we're gonna go with a mixture of that and maybe the wool. I think the wool could look nice next to it. And then you don't have the issues that you have with the concrete powder. The textures are so similar that I think it'll work fine. So let's pile a couple of those on there and see how it's starting to look. Whoops. Yeah, I think that'll be a good mix of things. So now, do I just want it random? I mean, that's a lot of random, right? But it's also a lot if I do like stripes. That's a lot. But a whole pattern would be a lot of random textures going on. I think I might have to sleep on this a little bit. I think that's what I'll do. I'll just take a day, think about it. When I get back on tomorrow, then I'll make a decision and start going on this thing. So I think that's a good plan. But I don't like the glass. I think it's a little too light. I probably change this out to the lime glass. I think that'll look pretty nice. The slime block I think looks pretty cool. If we do random, we can throw a few in there. Let's put that next to this over here and see how it looks. Yeah, that matches okay. So yeah, maybe just random. But yeah, I'll sleep on it and we'll get building on this soon. See you guys in a minute. Hey there guys, we are back and I have done some resource gathering, and as you can see I have activated my beacon in jump boost mode. So what we've got here is, they're not super organized, but don't hate me for that. Okay, so we've got green wool, we've got some random stuff that I just grabbed everything I had from my chests. Lime wool, green concrete. Over here we have green concrete powder, lime green concrete powder, and lime wool. We'll also need a little bit more lime green glass. I have like a stack and a half. We'll see if that's enough. So we're going to start getting these walls in. I think we're just going to go with random on the pattern. So what I'm going to do is, what am I doing here? I need to put my ender chest down. Let's put this bad boy down. Let's get a shulker box. Let's just go ahead and empty up my inventory a little bit. That can stay here, just in case. Keep these. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. And I will need to go repair my stuff pretty soon, but it's okay for now. Okay, so this can go back in here with all my goodies, and let's just get random some of all of this. I'm going to take all of this, put it here. I think I'm just going to leave my clock in my offhand, because you know me, I don't like monsters to spawn or anything. I've got 9 slots. I need some. I need also this one. Oops. Okay, take all this. Perfect. Yeah, that's not super great, but sure. Okay. Cool. The rest of these can just go back in there. That's fine. Actually, no, let's just put them in here with the rest of the stuff so we can have a nice, clean, empty shulker. Okay. Let's finish filling up our hotbar here. We want... Sure. 2 of those. 1 of those. Green concrete powder. Green concrete. Lime green concrete. And let's throw in another lime wool. Perfect. So I think our pallet's all set up. I'm gonna get rid of some of these chests that are laying about. Something's in the wrong place here. And what we'll do is we'll just go down to the bottom. We'll kind of scroll through here and we'll randomly place stuff. I actually only want 1 stack of the slime blocks here. But let me also just kind of fill up my whole inventory with stuff too while we have the time. It's about to be nighttime here, so let's just kind of take some of everything here. Cool. So, it's about to be nighttime, so I will meet you guys in the morning. good morning. So let's hop down here. Let's do the side that we have the scaffolding on first, just because it's more convenient. And we'll get going on this thing, and I'll probably speed this video up because I'm trying to learn how to do that, and I'll try and see if I can find some like non-copyrighted music or something that I can throw on top of here, but no promises yet. It is still early in my video making, learning skills and career, but we'll go ahead and get started here, and we'll get a lot of these blocks placed down real quick here, and we'll see what happens. See you in a few. Guys, so we are back and we have one half roughly of this thing done. We've gone all the way down to the floor, and I think it is looking awesome. So there are some holes in here of places that I missed, but I think it actually adds to the texture of the wall, and I think it actually looks pretty nice. So I'm going to leave those holes in there. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty good so far, but I have used up all of the materials I had. This is what I have left. It's just green wool and lime wool, and I have tons of that stuff. I used up all of my concrete powder. I used up all of my slime blocks, and yeah, so that's gonna have to go on hold for a minute, but we will definitely come back to this. As you can see, I emptied out all these boxes, so we will have to come back to this project for sure. It's definitely not finished, but it's definitely looking really nice. Once this gets changed out of that lime green glass, this is just gonna look super epic. So this is just gonna kind of be an ongoing thing, I think. So yeah, there's some good progress there. Just take a look at it in the daylight real quick. Yeah, that's looking really nice. Yeah, and then I'm thinking it'll come up over the top here, and it'll kind of like spill out onto the ground and stuff. I think that'll look really cool. And then I will eventually change out the platforms into something probably like green concrete, but that's going to take a while. I have a lot of concrete to gather, so I've got a lot of sand to go dig. I've got a lot of gravel to gather, and then I've got a lot of concrete to make. So this is going to go on pause for a minute, and then we'll go to another project for now, but we'll come back to this as I gather the materials throughout time. So yeah, let's move on to the next thing. See you guys in a bit. So remember when I said that the slime farm was going to take a while to finish? Yeah, ignore everything I was saying. Don't listen to me. Don't ever listen to me, because what I've done here is I've collected up a bunch of sand and a bunch of gravel. Oops. Let's do this. Hey guys, play nice. And do. So I've got 1, 2, 3 gravel, and 1, 2, 3, sand. So, sorry about that. So let's get some concrete powder. Okay, so we've got all this. Now what we need to do is take half of this and convert it to regular concrete powder. So let's get this. I don't have a very efficient way of doing this, so I'll show you the way that I do it. I mean, everybody knows this is the, starter way to do it. But I'll show you that real quick, and then I'll go ahead and pop back in when I have it all done. So I just go over here. I have a little pad right here, a little hole that I've made because it definitely gets dark when I'm doing this. So I can plop down a few things here. And then let's start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I do is I go up. I usually go up 1 stack. And then I come back down. And then I mine it all out. So I'll show you one full round of that. And then I'll come back and do it 11 more times without you guys. Because, it's not the most entertaining thing to watch in this game. There's definitely much more interesting things for me to be, captivating your time with, and this is definitely not it. So then I just fly back down, stand on this little ledge here, and pop, 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 pop. Popping blocks. That's how I do. So I will see you guys in a few minutes once I've done all of this, all 12 of the stacks that we want to do for this project. See you guys in a few. Okay, so I am back here and I've got 2 more shulker boxes full of materials ready to go. So we should at least be able to match the other side here. I think we have a little bit more than we did last time, and we have a better mixture of things so that we'll be able to keep going for a little bit longer. So we'll get this side in. We already did 1 time lapse today, so I think I'm just going to cut through this second one, and I'll see you in a few minutes when we get back to it and we have a bunch of more blocks placed down here. So I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Alright guys, we are back here and I have run out of materials once again, but I think we're close enough to just go ahead and call it a day. So let's take a look here. This is what we've got. I think it's looking really, really good. I really love the way this thing has turned out. So basically, we're gonna definitely, you can trust me on it this time, we're gonna take a pause on this because I've put a lot of hours into this thing in the past couple of days. But I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. Like this wall really makes such a huge difference in making this actually look like something that was intended to be here and not just a gigantic hole in the ground. So yeah, I'll start collecting materials again, and then what we'll do is we'll come back and we'll replace all of this glass with lime green. We'll change all of these platforms out to something different, maybe even just the top one because you can't see the rest. And then I want to come in and do something around the iron golems there. You can still see the gray stone behind them. Maybe put some like black stone or something cool behind them to make them stand out and pop a little bit. But that's the idea. This I think has turned out really, really well. So we'll come back and finish the rest of this another day. But thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and I appreciate all of your support. I am still new in this, so any comments, any suggestions, things you want to see, things I need to improve on, all of that, just let me know and I will continue working on it. So yeah, thanks again, and my name's Dandolph. I will see you guys later. Have a good one.